Om Maham Vadra Guru Padme Siddhi Hum. Greetings, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have a special transmission for you today, a shorter transmissions with all these massive earth changes, activations, and manifestations. We had another powerful, massive activation on the Ring of Fire, this time in Mexico, across the ocean. Yesterday, we had that powerful 6-9 in Taiwan, right on the Tropic of Cancer. Now, across the Pacific here in central Mexico by Mexico City. This was actually on the coast, 7.6 magnitude. Michoacan, Mexico, right here on the coast. But you can see how massive this activation was. Now the epicenter we had here at 18.367 latitude, 103.252 longitude. Now just keep in mind, the epicenter is not a point, it is an area. This went about 100 kilometers long on the fault here on the coast, but it was felt as far inland as Mexico City. This was the intensity of an 8, 7.6. The intensity is stronger at times than the actual magnitude. So an intensity 8, this will bring buildings down, this will throw people and cars in the air. It's very powerful. At 15 kilometers depth, it was pretty shallow, but very intense. Now this is the September 19th, 2022. They've had 3 different years on this date. Also, this was at 18:05 UTC, about 3 hours ago. It is 2:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we have other massive activations going on. This is the 3rd day in a row of powerful activations, close to 7. This is 7.6. This is one of the most powerful, or the most powerful earthquake of the year, as we're heading into this powerful equinox window. And the 21st, this Wednesday, we're in the core, the center, the very center of the Mayan Zolkin calendar. This is 0 point as we spiral in closer and closer to the still center of this time-space continuum. And also, as you know, this massive hurricane, we're having intense weather. There's a strange anomaly happening with the ocean currents. They normally run parallel. They're crisscrossing over each other, creating these massive supercells. I know that up in Alaska, there is a massive hurricane brewing. I don't know if it touched land. Now the Fiona hurricane in the Atlantic that moved down through Bermuda, through the Bermuda Triangle, into Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. It wiped out the grid in Puerto Rico. Very devastating. So our prayers, love, and blessings go to all our peoples suffering due to these massive earth changes. And these are all part of the cleansing, the purging of Mother Earth, Pachamama, preparing this realm, the energetics for the great shift, for this event, for it's going by many names, you know, the rapture, the event, all these things. As this energy is building up, the resonance, the frequency, the Schumann resonance, this is the electromagnetic field of Gaia, the body of Gaia, the physical vessel of Mother Earth. And we have, let's take a look here. Here's the path of the hurricane down through Bermuda, starting up here in Canada, by Nova Scotia, coming down through offland of North America, of the United States of America, down through into the Caribbean here. Yesterday, as you all, I'm sure, know, it knocked out the whole power grid of Puerto Rico and massive floodings devastating to this country. So let us send our prayers and our hearts to our angels in this Puerto Rico, and now it's reached land in Dominican Republic. So we'll show some videos here. Here we have the eye of the hurricane of Fiona barreled into the Dominican Republic. Puerto Rico was left early Monday, knocked out the entire energy grid, widespread flooding and heavy rains. Yeah, this is the most intense since Maria in 2017. You can see here, massive flooding all over the country here. I know some of these winds reaching up to 100 miles an hour. They're at 85 miles an hour, Dominican Republic. Here's in Puerto Rico. This was from this morning. Some of the massive flooding going on there now. And we're going to continue seeing these massive earth changes through this great shift. So we shift into the golden age. We're still in this chaotic node of the cleansing. What appears, it's a seemingly chaos, but all of this, everything is not coincidental. It's all in divine timing. Although many are suffering through these changes, it is critical. This is like the shadow work of Mother Earth, all the hundreds and hundreds of years of suffering and pain. So we have hurricane reaching Dominican Republic today, Monday. That's Monday the 19th. As of 11 a.m. Eastern Time Monday, Category 1 hurricane, 10 miles southeast of Samana, coastal town in northeast Dominican Republic. Reached sustained winds of 85, gusts up to 100, I've heard. 85 miles an hour. Puerto Rico, the extent of the damage unclear. The island continues to see heavy rainfall, massive flooding. Some roads, bridges, and other infrastructure damage are washed away in the downpour. The power, they're starting to get back online. 100,000 people in the northeast region have the power back, but it knocked the whole grid out. Here's in the Dominican Republic. Here's some of the flooding here. Salinas Beach in Puerto Rico. Here's in the Dominican Republic here. They're already having flooding from Fiona. Now we're going to look at here also yesterday, September 18th. This is from spaceweather.com. We had a trinity of explosions coming off of the southern hemisphere of Solaris. We had 3 apparently simultaneous explosions more than 1 million kilometers apart. 12 summers ago, we witnessed a bigger eruption with 12 significant shockwave flares, filaments, eruptions, and CMEs. Spanning 180 degrees of the solar longitude. A CME did leave the sun, massive coronal mass ejection from this trinity. You can see here 1, 2, 3, believed to simultaneously release this trinity of gamma plasma energy, these X-rays, these solar rays, which currently they do not know if these will inundate the earth, the magnetic field, but these are heading the energy is affecting Earth. We're all feeling this in many different ways. Here we have the Schumann yesterday. This beautiful pattern here looked like the wing of an angel. This was around 35 hertz. Today we're getting these banding amplitude 25 hertz. Now the base resonance, we're experiencing a raising of that level. It's generally around 7.3, 73 to the 37, heaven on earth. It's raising up to, we believe we'll reach the 8.8, synchronizing with the Lionsgate Lyra Nation, and this is 5D base resonance. So we're these 25 hertz up into 100 hertz. It's being reported. Our fifth dimensional energetics resonating into this realm, the frequency. So we're the whole resonance of this realm and of our physical vessels, because it's all a mirror. It's holographic in nature, the one and the many and the one. So as the cosmos raising in energy, the galaxy, the galactic energies from Hunabku, the galactic center, the great central sun. Now there's a central sun of the universe, universal. There's a multiversal central sun. Then in the center of the universe, center of the galaxy, and then our solar system we know as Solaris, our sun, our local sun. And then the center of your presence, your being, your sacred vessel is also a central sun. This is a singularity, infinite density, what Dr. Walter Russell, the great genius of our timeline, called the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is everywhere, but based on perception, awareness, time, space, distance, we say the center, with the circumference around, rotating around that center. But that is the paradox, being the center being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness, from the Heart Sutra. We're going to end this short transmission with a very cool video from London, released today. This was of a fleet of ship UFOs in London. So we're going to play this. And thank you for joining us today. 216 coming in on the 91999 portal, 9910 Gree. Be sure to join us later tonight for our full transmissions. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing out videos like this in our daily transmissions, you can make a monthly pledge or one-time donation to our links at egolovecondor.com. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and awakening day.